There's a long way to go, and he ends the day just 0.6 of a second behind Morrow in 10th.
Go 80, flat left max and middle over flat crest. 40, flat 3 left is a line, it's brave. 60, right in over flat crest. 200 over crest, right over crest, brave at the pole.
Scott McElhenney is the first of the brave Citroen Trophy runners in a fine 11th place. And Killarney winner Mark Sheehan is 21 seconds back in 12th, with Donegal's Joe McGonigal next up. Letterkenny girl Tony Kelly has last year's winning co-driver Brian Murphy on the notes this time in her Honda Civic Type R. Tony makes a fine start, leading her class after stage 2. But on the third stage, Glenn, the TK Developments car, breaks a drive shaft and she retires, returning on the Saturday stages under the Super Rally rules to enjoy the event.
Others enjoying the maximum attack driving are World Rally legend Marco Alain and TV motorsport pundit Tony Jardine.
What I see this morning, stage number 3, and now this is stage number 5 and 2 this morning, and no, I not see one slowly car. Everybody go really good speeding and good line, and anyway, everybody also rode very well, but well done, boys.
I'm not in a car, but I'm in a so-called safety car with the legend Marco Alain. And before we get the safety car, he's going, okay, maximum attack, maximum. I said, it's a safety car, calm down. And he's absolutely been loving the stages, the flow, the challenge. I think it's really got his juices going so much that he said he would like his son Anton Allen to come here next year because he'd learned so much on Donegal.
Marco heads off into Atlantic Drive. It's Tim McNulty who heads the 40th anniversary Topaz Donegal International as we head for a short break. Saturday morning, day 2 of the Topaz Donegal International Rally. Once again, changeable weather challenges the crews on 3 new stages, tackled twice before lunchtime. Donegal winner James Cullen is amongst the knowledgeable crowd, knows what it takes to win this epic rally. Tim McNulty has yet to win here in Donegal, but co-driver Paul Kiley has sprayed the champagne on 3 occasions with Eugene Donnelly.
Absolute fast left, 200.
Tim starts off day 2 by being 8 seconds faster on the opening Grove Hall stage. We're seeing a new maturity in Tim's driving of late.
Absolute left over dip, 150. Turn square left. Watch me brake. 20. Turn square right. And square left, sudden 6 right.
There's no doubting his commitment here on stage 8.
We took a good gamble on the tyre and it paid off for us, and the weather held off, so a bit slippier out there today than it was yesterday, but no, it went very well this morning. Yeah. The car's well set up, Paul is working well, I'm working well with him, so no, it's going well, yeah, it's settled, the car's good setup, and we're making the right choices for once, so hopefully it goes our way.
Alistair Fisher's new generation Super 2000 Fiesta may be more modern than Tim's Subaru, but its non-turbocharged engine doesn't have the outright top speed of the Subaru. Alistair's having a magnificent drive, but by the end of the loop he'll be 1 minute behind Tim.
First 2 stages went okay, we were on a really good pace. I felt I was braking a lot later than Tim, but he seems to have the sort of the run on us down the straights, but we had a small problem on the last stage there with the intercom, and we had a small overshoot as well, so just dropped a few seconds, but really we're not expecting to catch Tim now, just sticking our own pace. I think we're pretty safe in second at the minute.
Another young charger, Dara O'Riordan, is making up time and places. He's up to 3rd at the expense of Derek McGarrity, who overshot on stage 9.
It hasn't been that good a morning. The 3rd stage there we spun and stalled and lost about 40 seconds, but we feel there's maybe a bit of a power problem, so the change in the turbocharger just doesn't feel sharp. I just would have been happier in my own car because I know the setup of it, I know the suspension better. I just would have been happier in my own car to just try to push a bit harder, but it's a good enough car, there's nothing wrong with it, but back in left-hand drive we have a few wee problems. And it's just not really what I planned for this rally.
Kevin Barrett is now just 15 seconds behind Derek, and he's fully on the pipe, as they say in Donegal. Donna Kelly is about to go off the road on stage 8.
Fast 2 right, into, fast 3 left of the gap in the ditch.
Gary Jennings shows us some of the narrow, twisty sections on stage 7.
Fast 5 at the pole now. 40. Fast
He's
3
on a
left
charge
in.
and about to move up another place as he passes Donna stuck at the side of the road.
Fast 3 left now. Continues. 40, it's slippy to fast 5 left. Fast 5 now.
By the end of this loop, he'll be second of the conventional Group N runners and 7th overall, and he's really pushing.
4 left through the dip. Repeat, 4 left through the dip. And 3 right in, continues to 2 right. 40 past the farm.
Philip Morrow is also pushing. He now leads Gary by 27 seconds, following a magnificent morning's effort. Seamus Heron is behind the leading Evos in his Toyota Corolla. And Alan Ring is just 15 seconds behind him, very much enjoying his first Donegal experience. Scott McElhenney is now in the top 10 of the international section, and his Citroen lead has been eased as Mark Sheehan has crashed out.
In the magnificent northwest, Tim McNulty has a minute's advantage as we head towards the halfway point of the Topaz Donegal International Rally. At halfway, stage 12, Graham Colfer lies 15th. Letterkenny's Gary Cooney is 13th, Kieran Daly is 12th and now second of the Citroens. Donegal veteran Pat Kirk is 11th, whilst former Northern Ireland Rally champion Dennis Biggerstaff has made up ground to lie 10th. Scott McElhenney is a fine 9th in the first Citroen. Alan Ring is happy with his 8th place, although a little concerned with the noise coming from the gearbox. And Gary Jennings is on the attack.
Care ahead, left in the wipeout right, only 60 slippy, 4 left. Repeat, 4 left after now. Slow 3 right, into sudden unseen square right. Unseen square now.
It's hard to believe that he's losing time to the production car leaders, such is the effort inside the car.
Shiny.
Gary and David Moynihan are 7th overall and 3rd in Group N, in what is still a great comeback.
And flat 2 right max, don't cut. Repeat, don't cut, 200. Flat right max past the lane, 100 over crest, flat right brave under the trees.
It's a credit to Seamus Heron that he slips ahead of Gary by 1 second after this loop. Philip Morrow is now in spectacular form. He's consistently fastest of the Evos in this loop, and he's now in 5th place overall. It's a remarkable recovery after yesterday's mishap.
Kevin Barrett is safe enough, now 4th and over 2 minutes ahead of Morrow. Kevin feels he's driving a steady rally this weekend. But for Derek McGarrity, the weekend's rallying is just about over. Gearbox trouble intervenes and he retires on stage 12. Dara O'Riordan ends the loop in 3rd. He's just 34 seconds behind Alistair Fisher. Indeed, Dara has closed on Fisher by 10 seconds, and he's now much happier with his settings. For Alistair Fisher and Rory Kennedy, it's been another fine morning in the hard Fiesta. They're fastest on stage 12 by a fraction, but overall on the loop, they lose a further 8 seconds to Tim. The crowds love the 22-year-old's total commitment in the four-wheel drive Ford. But there's no doubt Tim McNulty is also in fine form. He attacked on the Grove Hall stage, taking those 8 seconds from Alistair, and then throttled back a little on the following 2 tests. Tim knows that a day and a half's rallying still lies ahead, including the awesome Knockalla Mountain stage in the afternoon.
Donegal's fearsome signature stage will open the action next time on RPM as we bring you the conclusion of the overall and Group N battles on the 40th anniversary of the Topaz Donegal International Rally. Don't miss it.